Welcome to my face. G'day, I'm James St. James, and this is Transformations. Do they always sit on your right?
They do. I'm here today with the inimitable Courtney Act, darling.
Hi.
It's so nice to see you.
It's lovely to see you.
Tell me a little bit about what you've been doing lately.
I've just been travelling around the world in the wake of RuPaul's Drag Race. Belfast Wednesday, London Thursday, Glasgow Friday, Berlin Saturday. It's awkward on your day off when you wake up and start putting on a full drag face. That's what happened today.
You got a lot of crap on Drag Race for relying on pretty, is what they said. And yet, you didn't.
That's what I think.
You know, you did the Klaus Nomi,
Yeah.
you did that Victor and Rolf with
Yeah.
the bed, you had that wonderful with the red, dome.
In fear of speaking, too positively about my time and sounding like the conceited mean girl that the world saw me as. I remember at the time being like, are they watching the same show that I'm watching? Objectively, I felt like I had the most diverse looks on the show. Yeah, I guess I looked pretty, but I feel like Bianca Del Rio always looked like Bianca Del Rio. Jocelyn Fox always looked like Jocelyn Fox. And Courtney Act always looked like Courtney Act.
Here's my theory. I have two of them. Number one, I think that once...
Michelle Visage is crazy. Number one.
Well, I think once Ru said, you're relying on pretty, it became like people started parodying it. But I also think on a deeper level, I think you have the kind of beauty that no matter what you wear, your outfit doesn't matter. Nobody is looking at your outfit because everyone's looking at your face. Like Angelina Jolie cannot wear Tilda Swinton's outfits. All she needs is just the black, dress, and it's that.
And maybe a leg occasionally.
When was it that you first came to the United States?
I think it was 2010, and I remember you did a
Daily Freak Show.
A Daily Freak Show.
Yes, you did a whole bunch of songs, and we were blown away by your talent. And it was probably, I think, the first time that America had been introduced to you.
Yeah, I have been here for 3.5 years.
You have.
And hopefully 3.5 more. Ever since I was little, I was tap dancing and singing around, the living room. And so to be here in LA, I feel like I'm in a world of my people. I grew up in Sydney, just shortly after the world was changed by Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. And so I have been accustomed to drag. And it's funny because I felt very uncomfortable for most of my drag life looking fishy. In Sydney, wearing a natural sort of face, all of the other drag queens would be like,
exactly, girl, step it up.
It wasn't until I came to LA and I was away from all of my sort of fellow drag colleagues, what's the word I'm looking for? I felt comfortable embracing the feminine side. And I remember when I first got here, only 3 years ago, I was like, oh, what are these feelings inside me? Do I want to be a woman? And I remember for a couple of weeks having this internalized transphobia where I was like, do I want to be a woman? Don't think about that. Oh no, what does this mean? What's happening?
There is so much fluidity with gender. Why bother trying to figure it out?
Yeah. The weird thing for me has always been the imposition that men should wear men's clothes and women should wear women's clothes. I feel like, Exhibit A.
That sort of leads us right into, what are we doing?
Well, I am going to do a look on you that I was going to do on myself on Drag Race. And I feel like this could have broken the not relying on pretty mold. I wanted to do a tribute to Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, the infamous flip-flop dress, or the thong dress as we call it in Australia. The dress that was made out of flip-flops.
Wait, are we doing that?
No, hang on, wait. I made myself an iPhone dress. I went downtown and I bought all of these iPhone cases. I pre-printed little iPhone screens with my face on them. And then I realized that I'd gotten silicone iPhone cases which you cannot glue anything to. They're like Teflon.
So wait, I almost wore an iPhone outfit with pictures of you?
That didn't
But then we weren't gonna do that.
But we're gonna wear the foam wig. A foam wig that was made by Maud Boat, who invented the foam wig and made all the foam wigs in Priscilla the movie and Priscilla the musical. When I got this wig, it was kind of like Cher giving you a Bob Mackie gown or something. It's drag legend, especially in Australia. In lieu of the iPhone dress, I've got this well, basically it was the only thing in my wardrobe that was one size. And so, no, because see, this is where I go wrong. We are different sizes.
And that's fine.
And that's fine. It's not a good or a bad thing. People always like to place value judgments on difference.
No value judgments.
And so
You're a cow.
I originally confided in Willem about an issue that I had with gentlemen in the bed. I noticed many years ago after Australian Idol that
they want you in drag.
No, that they
don't
can't get it up. It stopped and when I moved to America. And then after Drag Race, it started happening again.
Wait, they can't get it up?
They can't get it up.
Why not?
We formed a support group called LIMP, Ladies Impeded by Malfunctioning Phalli, or SOFT, Sisters Opposed to Flaccid Trade. Then we were talking about this to Alaska, and she was like, oh my God, me too, you guys. And then Adore agreed, whether it's because you're on television or whether it's because you're, I don't know what it is, but like they seem into it, and then you get there and it's just like this, somebody, I don't know if I should name names.
keep going. You've come this far, girl.
Was having intimate relations with somebody, and during the course of that intercourse, they stopped and they were like, I just want you to know, I love your stuff on Drag Race. This is why I have sex with straight men.
Yes.
Because they don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
Exactly.
I think there's something in that for all of us.
Okay, that was our transformation. Well, thank you, good night.
I got clean sponges and a clean powder puff because I just had this thought of like Fifi O'Hara or Jiggly Caliente's makeup brushes and sponges. See, this is how I ended up like I did.
There have been some instances where I've looked over at the makeup table and been a little...
Yeah, like when they've got like a big cold sore and like pink eye and they're like, here, let me...
Yeah. No names.
No names. Come
Okay,
on.
so here we go.
I named names, you should name names.
Yeah, but I got to keep doing this every week.
Okay.
You get to walk off.
A little light contouring. Your traditional Priscilla face wouldn't have contouring. It would just be one, you know, Krylon pan stick all over, but...
I was going to say that there wasn't a lot of subtlety.
No. It's one sure thing is when you sleep with an American, they're going to be circumcised.
Unless they're Latin.
Unless they're Latin.
Yeah. So, what are we doing?
I'm just going to sort of sketch out an eyebrow. There was one Christmas, which is summer in Australia.
Wait, do you call it summer or do you call it winter?
Well, when it's summer, we call it summer.
But when we're having summer,
we
you
call it winter.
Because even though it's...
Winter.
Is it cold?
Yeah, it's cold in our winter.
You gave me some cheekbones, didn't you?
Just a little cheekbone. I'll give you some more cheekbones later, if you're nice. Just gonna use a little clown white. A lot of drag queens who are new have difficulty getting the intensity of the colors.
Yeah.
And it's not just about bright colors. You gotta lay down cream foundation first.
The clown white isn't for the clown white, it's as a primer for whatever color you're gonna use?
The clown white is a primer for a white.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll use a purple cream for the purple.
Oh. How old were you when you did drag the first time?
18 officially. Like I did drag when I was like 14 or 15, but that was like a one-off.
What was your big mistake?
When I did it myself, it was not wearing eyelashes. But the reason that I didn't wear lashes wasn't because it was because Chelsea at the House of Priscilla in Sydney sold me spirit gum instead of eyelash glue.
Oh, geez, so then your eyes are watering and it hurts.
This is how we, show appreciation and love to the younger generation. Like, here, girl, this is what you use. And so I would like be on the.
That's so cunty.
Isn't it so cunty?
Oh my God.
Now you can see why I am the way that I am. I'm painting in some sockets and. I don't know, I'm just doing your eyes. I mean, I don't know, I'll see how this goes.
You don't apologize for it, girl.
I'm not sure what I'm doing, to be quite honest. I have no idea. This could all go horribly wrong. Every time I do other people's face, and quite often when I do my own face, I have that moment where I'm doing like my liquid liner or something, and I'm like, my God, what if this is the time that it all goes horribly wrong and it's a disaster?
What if this is the one time I look like
in my
crap?
14-year career that I have to start from scratch and I'm running late and what am I gonna do?
Wait, that's never happened to you?
Once, when I was like 19 or 20 and probably like tweaking out in the mirror, just like adding more and more and more. It's gonna be in my autobiography, which I've just recently worked out the title.
What?
Mr. Tiny Tot, 1987. Because I was Mr. Tiny Tot in 1987.
What's a Tiny Tot?
It was like a beauty pageant for kids, I guess. I won $1,000 and a Mitsubishi hatchback Colt, because that's what every 5-year-old needs.
Wait, you won a car when you were 5 years old?
Right. And then my parents sold the car at a garage sale.
How much did they get for it?
I'm not sure, but I wonder whatever happened to that money. I want to know.
You could totally sue.
I'm suing. Where is my money plus interest?
I was Miss Tater Tots 1984. Wait, you're using liquid eyeliner on my socket?
Yeah, this is how we do it down under. This is the thing. People never know how to put glitter on it. It's the easiest, most effective thing you can do. If it's on your eyes, you put down a little eyelash glue and then you just press the glitter in with your finger. To get it off though, this is the trick. You need to use duct tape.
I've been glittering my face literally for 30 years, and I didn't know that.
You're joking. How do you get the glitter off?
I just stand under the shower
But then
and
you have
scrub.
glitter everywhere. You need
I know.
And now this is how you get rid of excess glitter.
Now, is it going to take makeup off?
No.
No.
Can you spit on this for me? I just need to get something off your eyebrow. I mean, I could spit on it.
You go to Burning Man?
Yeah, it's my 3rd year in a row. It's like my 1 week of the year. What have I done? It's all gone horribly wrong here.
Oh no. Are you running naked on mushrooms?
I'm running. I'm.
Can I open my eyes?
No. Every year at Burning Man, I try to go naked. Like last year, I rode out to like the deep playa. I took off all my clothes. I put them in a bag just by myself, and I hopped back on my bike and like rode through the desert naked. And then I got to a group of people. I like stopped, and I'm like, okay, I'm naked in public. I'm on a bike, and then I kind of felt like a pervert because I'm like, are they looking at me? Does this count if they're not even looking? Are they noticing I'm naked? Hey, look at me, I'm naked, guys.
Were you?
I was, yeah,
wiggling
wiggling my junk in the breeze.
If you weren't a drag queen.
I have no idea. When I moved to Sydney when I was 18, I was going to look at universities, the National Institute of Dramatic Arts, and I didn't make it to either of the open days. I found the gay bar, Stonewall. I realized that I was gay, and I never left. At first, I struggled a lot because I had like these aspirations of being a legitimate actor or musical theatre star, and I thought that there was something dishonorable,
sort of,
about doing drag. All the way through my 20s, I struggled with it.
Really?
Where I was like, this isn't
real, it's not legit.
Yeah.
It's not respectable.
Not respectable. And now I realize that being Courtney Act has been, I thought it was one of the greatest hindrances of my life. With regards to career, with regards to boys, I thought that it was like this thing.
Well, nobody can get it up for you.
Right?
I mean, like, what the fuck are you doing? What?
But now I realize that doing drag was actually the greatest gift because I had to come to know who I was independent of what society said that I should be. Because I was always trying to like fit in and be like, oh, I need to like go to the gym, or I need to do this, or I need to do that. And when you can't do any of those things because you love doing drag so much that it's the only thing you can do, you have to come to realize, oh my God, this is me. I don't need to be that, I don't need to fit into that, I just need to be myself. And when you have that realization, it's like, it's liberating. You could just sit in the mirror and do that for hours.
Fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum. Like ripped straight from the set of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
And don't forget to subscribe to WOWPresents.
Subscribe!
And if you want to join the WOWPresents network, email us at youtube@whatawonder.net.
Ding.
This is a Halloween episode, actually.
Oh, I was actually going to do a Halloween look on you because I've worked out the scariest, most disturbing look for Halloween ever.
Yeah?
I'm going to go as Bianca Del Rio.